We're at the Cernik residence, and we're gonna assess some upcoming repairs that Mercury has written for. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get this tarp up so that we can see what's going on underneath of it. The tarp was installed by Seek Now, so we're not sure what's going on under here. So there's a lot of nails in here. Alright, so we've got our tarp almost up. We need one more nail out. And you can see that the branch went through the decking.
Yeah, it did.
So this plywood has been all the way through. So I'm going to remove a couple of shingles just to see what happens during that removal process. And we're going to start with this guy because the top of the shingle is going to be in this hole. So first I'm going to release the sealant strips from both shingles so that I can get access to get the nails inside. These bonding strips, depending on which manufacturer it is, can be very strong. Okay, that was a little harder than it should be, but we'll get that shingle out and we'll show what happens. Now I'm going to release the fastener or the sealant strip from the shingle above it. Okay, so I've gotten the sealant strips broken apart. I'm gonna get the fasteners out and do that with my pry bar, feel where they are. Okay, so we've got them broken loose in that first row of fasteners. There's going to be another row of fasteners where the shingle above it is nailed into the top of our shingle here. So we need to get those fasteners out of place so we can get our shingle out. Okay, a little extra work to get our shingle out, but we can go over what was standing in our way. You can see the fasteners there, first row of fasteners, second row of fasteners was there. And then we've got, I'm gonna get my shadow out of the way. You can zoom in a little bit, but some of that noise you were hearing was the shingles where they're fastened, where they're sealed together. The sealant strip was so powerful that it ripped the shingle that it was connected to apart. So it did it there, and you can see it did it there and there. And let's look at the back here. We got it ripped there, it ripped there, there, there. So that's just getting one shingle out. What we're seeing is that it's causing damage to the shingles above it. And every shingle has 2 shingles staggered above and below. So it's also causing damage to the shingle below it. So we're in an attempt to get this shingle out to assess what's going on. We're seeing a lot of damage just pulling shingles out. And that's going to be kind of a forecast of what's going to happen with the next shingle and the next shingle and the next shingle. So we're going to remove a couple more just so we can see what's going on with the decking, and maybe see if any rafters were affected. I don't think they were, but we're going to remove a couple more, take some close-up photos, and then tarp this back up because we can't continue with repairs without causing more damage.